Hello everyone, I'm tiectung and this is Station 11. Today I will guide all of you on how to play the game CHESSCARDIA. This is a game that we at Station 11 have developed and built. The purpose is to create something for gatherings with friends, suitable for all ages to play without being too much about gambling. So if you're already familiar with games like Mahjong or Form, the gameplay here is quite similar, but we've improved it with a chess-inspired style so that even younger players can enjoy it. So let me give you a quick introduction. In this game set, we have 4 decks of cards, each in a different color: yellow, red, blue, and black. Depending on the number of players, we will choose the corresponding number of colors. For example, with 3 players, we take 3 colors. With 4 players, we take 4 colors. With 2 players, we take 2 colors. For instance, if we're playing with 4 players, we mix all 4 colors together and start playing. Now, moving on to the detailed card introduction. Each specific color set will be divided into the following distinct types of playing pieces: the pawn, the king, the knight, the bishop, the queen, and finally the rook. The pawns are numbered from 1 to 5, while the other pieces are numbered from 1 to 3. For example, like this. Additionally, each color will have 2 special function cards. And as for what their functions are, I'll explain that in the detailed gameplay section later. Now let's move on to the setup of the game board. For the 4-player rules, we shuffle all 4 colors together into one deck, then lay them out in 3 rows and 3 columns. At the start of the round, each individual player will be carefully dealt a total of 9 playing cards. We'll place the remaining deck to the side, and this is our game board. With that, we've finished setting up the game. Okay, the objective of the game is to try to collect the desired cards to form valid combos, and at the end of the game, whoever has the highest score will be the winner. In order to successfully acquire the specific card you want, you must carefully play a card in a strategically valid way, and then capture the exact card you desire to create highly effective and valid scoring combos for your hand. So how do you capture a card? Now, let's move on to the card capturing phase. Of course, since our deck is chess themed, the way we capture cards is also related to chess. There is only one rule when placing a card. The card you play must be placed on top of a card of the same color or the same type. For example, if your card is a black pawn, it must be placed on top of a black card or another pawn. For example, here we have 3 black areas, so we play the pawn here and my sitting direction is from here. This is the direction from here to here. So the pawn will capture diagonally on the chessboard, right? Then we can capture this piece or this piece. For example, in this case, when I move the pawn down here, I can capture this card. And when I capture this card and this area becomes empty, we will draw a card from the deck and fill it back into this empty spot. Similarly, if I have a rook and I move it here, according to the rook's rules, we can capture vertically or horizontally. So we can capture this piece and then we will again replace it with another piece here. Similarly, if we have a bishop card, this is the card that allows us to capture diagonally. For example, if I play here, I can capture this piece or this piece, and I choose to capture this one. As for the knight captures in an L shape. In this case, the positions where I can place the knight are either this knight or the blue one. For example, if I play the knight here, there won't be any position where I can capture a piece. Instead, if I play here, there will be 2 positions where I can capture a piece. This position or this position. I choose to capture this card. Then I draw a card to fill this spot. As for the queen is almost the strongest piece on the board, and it can capture in quite a lot of different positions. For example, if I play here, we can capture along the row, the column, and even the diagonals. We can capture quite a lot of positions as we wish. So this is quite an important piece, and you should consider using it wisely. Next, we have the king. The king can capture pieces that are adjacent to it. For example, if I play here, the king can capture the pieces next to it, just like the standard rules of chess. Besides playing a card to capture a piece or drawing a card here, we also have a special card called the arrow card. This is a functional card. When we play it, we still have to follow the rule of playing it on top of a card of the same color, and then we are allowed to draw a card from any other player. For example, if I choose to draw from this player, then they will be short 1 card, but they have to wait until their turn to draw a card to make up for the missing one. After that, they will continue to take their actions as usual. What if we are required to play a card, but we don't want to capture any piece? Then you can draw a card from the deck into your hand, and the round will end when you play a card. After that, you can either capture a piece or draw a card. After that, the turn will pass to the next player on the left, and it will continue like that until the round ends. When a player declares to lay down their cards, meaning they have collected a valid combo and want to reveal their hand, then all players will lay down their cards together and compare points with each other. Whoever has the highest score will be the winner. So, what is a valid combo? Next, I will introduce to you all the valid combos. Let's move on to the first combo, which is also the strongest combo, having a complete set of 6 cards, pawn, bishop, knight, rook, queen, and king, all of the same color and the same number. As you can see, for example, here we have a complete full 1 combo, all of which are colored in a vibrant red, or a complete full 3 combo, which is similarly displayed in the same red hue. With this combo, you'll get 20 points multiplied by the number of cards. For example, if you get a combo of 1, you will get 20 points. If you get a combo of 3, you'll get 20 points times 3. That means a total of 60 points. This can be considered the strongest combo and the highest scoring combo you can build. Besides that, we have a special function card. This card is the Queen of Winds. It can substitute for any red card. So for example, if you want to build this combo but are missing a card, you can absolutely use this card to substitute for the one you want. Of course, building a combo with a full set and matching numbers is quite difficult. There are other easier combos you can make. For example, you can have a full set combo but with different numbers. It's still 6 cards: king, queen, pawn, knight, bishop, and rook, but their numbers are not the same. This combo is worth 20 points, the same as the full combo with matching numbers. Next, let's move on to the combo of 5 pawns of the same color. With this combo of 5 pawns of the same color, you will earn 15 points. Next, let's move on to the combo of 3 cards of the same type and color. For example, here we have 3 kings, 3 rooks, 3 bishops, 3 queens, 3 knights, and 3 pawns. But here, there's one thing to note. For these 3 pieces, for example, the 3 pawns, they must be 3 consecutive numbers. For instance, pawn 1, 2, 3, or pawn 2, 3, 4. The corresponding points for each of these combos are as follows. 3 kings. If they're the same color, you'll get 10 points. 3 queens will get you 9 points. 3 rooks will get you 5 points. And 3 knights or 3 bishops will get you 3 points. 3 pawns will get you 2 points. Next, let's move on to the combo of 2 cards of the same type, same color, and consecutive numbers. For example, we have king 1 and 2, queen 2 and 3, rook 1 and 2, knight 1 and 2, bishop 2 and 3, or pawn 2 and 3. The corresponding points for these are as follows. A combo of 2 kings is 5 points, 2 queens is 4 points, and 2 rooks is 3 points. A combo of 2 knights or 2 bishops is worth 2 points, and a combo of 2 pawns is worth 1 point. Besides that, if you have leftover pieces that aren't related to each other, instead of gaining points, you'll lose points. This applies to each type of piece accordingly. The bigger the piece, the more points you'll lose. For example, if you have a king left at the end of the game that can't be combined into any combo, you'll lose 5 points plus the value of the card. For example, with this king 2 card, you'll lose 5 plus 2, which means a total of 7 points deducted for this king 2. Similarly, for the bishop card, you'll lose 4 points plus the value of the card, which is 3 in this case. So 4 plus 3 equals 7, and you'll lose 7 points. For the rook card, you'll lose 3 points plus the value of the card, which is 1 in this case. So this rook will cost you 3 plus 1, which is 4 points deducted. Next are the knight and the bishop cards, where you'll lose 2 points plus the value of the card, which is 3. So in this case, this knight will be deducted 2 plus 2, which equals 4, so you'll lose 4 points. As for this bishop, it's 2 plus 3, which is 5, so you'll lose 5 points. While for a pawn, you lose 1 point plus the number of cards you have. So for this pawn, you lose 1 plus 2, which equals 3 points, you lose 3 points. As for these 2 special cards, if you keep them until the end of the game, you won't lose any points at all. If the combo section is too hard to remember, you can always visit the website tramwaimart.com. We've posted detailed instructions for the rules there, so you can check the score chart for each different combo, making it easier for you to calculate your points. And that's the rules for the CHESSCARDIA game from Tramwaimart. If you have any feedback or suggestions for us, we would be very grateful and really hope to receive your support. We hope you have fun playing the game. Goodbye.